Japa. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Okay, family, I need y'all to thumb up this video. I need y'all to like this damn video. I need y'all to get this video out here. Man, we exposing falsehood. We exposing falsehood. King and the ghost again. King and the ghost again. I said I'm gonna sneak away and go out here to the ghost, man, and do a little video for the family, expose these goofies again. Now, yesterday, the video we done, we gonna do a part 2 on it because I really want to show y'all the companies that was involved in the slave trade. Ain't no denying that the slave trade fake. Well, then you gonna have to damn deny, all of these countries that was involved in it. So, we gonna do that video and we gonna get to that. But today, family, I need y'all to go to the Throne of King Jah Power. Go over there and subscribe. I can see our peoples is hurting bad for information. We hurting bad for information, family. Okay? And so, tonight we going to be speaking about, again, like this video, the FBA really build America? Because I keep hearing these goofies say, we built America and this, that, and the third. But you deny Africa, though. You see what I'm saying? So, that's a really, lame argument to be making because, if you not African, then you ain't build America. And I'm about to show y'all. You see what I'm saying? And I got a little clip of Tariq, you know what I mean, saying the shit. But y'all already know that all of these goofies, trying to keep y'all, stuck in America, never, defy the master, none of that. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you to have liberation. They want you to be, just a step, a mat for other people to come step on in America. You're not gonna get rich off what Tariq out here saying. Okay, you're not gonna make no money off that. Okay, he gonna make the money off that, and he still skated with that 2 million too. Okay, he still skated with that 2 million, but again, go over there to the Throne of King Jah Power, subscribe to the channel, subscribe right here on King Jah Power. Now, family, I'm in the ghost, man. I'm gonna move out the way and just sit back and just, and we gonna work this thing out. Okay, so I'm gonna move out y'all way. Y'all like this video, okay? Now, let me take him to task, okay? Because he's saying, and I understand. You know what I mean? Because African people did build America. You see what I'm saying? I understand what you're trying to say, but you can't talk shit about Africans and say, we built America at the same time. The people that came to America did not speak. What make you American? The only way you could tell the difference between a Nigerian brother or any other African brother or a brother from the Caribbean or damn South America or America is when we start talking. Okay? So what make you American? The English language, okay? The English language, that's it. That's the only thing American about you, and you can't even do it, good anyway. Unless your ass from New England or New York or something like that, New Hampshire or some shit like that, where the Pilgrims and shit, first settled and shit. They got more of an English type accent. And so the Negroes that came up around them, you speak like them, you eat the same thing that they eat, you wear the same clothes that they wear, you go to the schools that they go to, okay? You judge by, the same judges in the, because you ain't judged by your peers, okay? You ain't judged by your peers, you judged by them people, okay? And then, before I even start the damn video, I say, because I don't know how much time I got on this video, but we going to get this one in. And it's a foundation of white Americans, too. Oh my goodness, it's foundational black Americans, foundational white Americans. Man, let's go. Like the video.
Chose to come here.
I'm in the ghost.
You chose to come here to this country. We are different. We have built this country. We come from the lineage of the people who built this country. And again, family, it is not that hard to find out who's foundational Black American. If you can trace your chose to come here. You chose to come here. You chose to come here to this country. We are different. We have built this country. We come from the lineage of the people who built this country. And again, family, it is not that hard to find out who's foundational Black American. If you can trace your chose to come here. You chose to
came here. I chose to came here. See, now, let's get it started. You see what I'm saying? Now, he's saying that, that Africans or people from the Caribbean that come to this country chose to come here. But why do they choose to come here? Okay? Why? See, they done put in the media, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. See, they done put in the media that America is the greatest place in the world to be. Okay? And then they put Africa on TV as the worst place to be. Okay? And then you get a translucent effect that's not really clearly seen. You think you seeing the truth, but really you seeing right past the truth, when they do go on the media. Now, why do the Africans come here? The Africans came up hard, okay? The Africans came up hard, just like we did. But you don't understand the level of what they took Africa through colonialism, period. When they chopped Africa up at the Berlin Conference, man, they raped and robbed the whole African continent. Point blank, period. Again, they done been doing this for centuries. Okay, so don't make it seem like Africans coming here, is a bad thing when we know that they done stole all that shit and brought it to the West. Okay? And so, but Tariq, the topic of his discussion is that, Black Americans built America. Ain't no Black Americans, ain't even no such thing as a Black American. Okay? Africans built America. Now, this right here is an image from the Civil War. Blacks that was fighting on the side of, the United Snakes or whatnot. But they don't tell you they had blacks on both sides, okay? They had blacks on both sides, okay? And Indians on both sides, okay? Period. And so, once they were so-called free, they had to join this war to even become, freed men, so-called freed men. But after they was free, they still was being murdered, by the government. You see, wearing the damn same uniform they got on right now. So, how can you claim to be some type of foundational American and then we look back into the history, they never treated you like no American. You can't claim something, after 2, weeks that y'all been doing foundational Americans and shit, and we been Africans the whole time, the whole 400. You're not going to be able to overchange that shit. We been African Americans since day one. We been Africans since day one. The people that came here didn't know nothing about no Christ or Jesus or English or Spanish or none of that. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know nothing about none of that. Chitlins and shit, they didn't eat that. See, we get it mistaken, and forget that this life was forced on us. So you saying the Africans just coming the fuck over here? Hell yeah, they coming over here. And they need to come over here and go ahead and get that bread. Period. And African Americans, that's why they mad, because the Africans and the people from the Caribbean that came over here, even though they're a small, group in America. I don't even look at it like this. I'm going off they talking points. See, I look at black people as one people. I don't give a fuck what language you speak, because that's the only difference between you and I. Niggas talking, the black American culture is different than African culture. Hell yeah, it's different, because black Americans ain't got no culture. Okay? No, I won't hear ain't no debating that. Black Americans ain't got no, what's the name of it? What's the dance? What's the song? You see what I'm saying? What's the flag? You see what I'm saying? Don't come with me with no red, white, and blue. Don't come with me. What's the foods? You see what I'm saying? What's the uniform dress? What's the deity? See, we ain't got no damn culture. You got European culture. Okay, so when you put on a stupid ass red, white, and blue hat or wear, a shirt with the American flag on it, you actually define your African ancestors, and you not gonna be, privileged to even say the words that you built America when your ass didn't, because really wasn't none of you niggas alive then. Didn't nobody think about no damn FBA. Okay, so these are the men of color that was called to arms, in valor and heroism during the time of the Civil War. And that's a very particular point, because this is basically what we talking about. So the birth of a nation, okay, which we know, 1776 in Pennsylvania, was the birth of America, okay? And, which was built off the backs of African people. Don't say black, African people. Give it the true perspective. Because when you say black, anybody can be black. They call Kamala Harris black. So what are you talking about? Okay? So just don't say, black, motherfucker, just call it what it is. African people, see, that give us all right to the claimants of all our ancestors. Then what they grandmama and them got stole. Okay? And aunties and uncles and shit. You see what I'm saying? How you think they felt when they left? Don't, get caught up in the hype that all the Africans was selling Africans and all that shit. Because these niggas in America be saying, why Africans hate black Americans. Ain't no Africans hate no black Americans, nigga. It's really the other way around. African Americans is hating no Africans, bro. Period. Because why would you be complaining about what a damn another man doing? Okay? So the adverse people that's really causing destruction to the black community, they distracting you with this Africans versus African shit. Okay? These is the people that really put hands on you, but you never say nothing about these people. I wonder why. Why these FBA Negroes don't never say nothing about these people right here that really be putting hands on you. You just can't say white supremacy and not go out there and put their work in. Okay, so again, Negro Joe's tar baby soap. Okay, tar baby soap. Okay, so tell me, is this an American? Is you an American? Okay, this an American, huh? Okay, so if you was an American, okay, if you was American, why is they putting this shit up on you? Okay, the Americans is motherfucking Indians. Okay, none of you niggas is Indians or none of this shit. So the people who rule this country that consider who fucking American and not, that's who American. Okay. So when that white girl was banging on Tariq last night, she was banging on Tariq last night. She said some dumb shit too, though. She tried to make it seem like her ancestors done been the Indians and shit. Her ancestors wasn't no, them was a white girl from damn London or something. Her family from England and shit, where Nat Neezy at. Had to shoot that shot. But this goes to show we never been, you can go far back as you can go, we always been African people. Okay, period. We never been proud, no damn proud. I'm out here, we gonna be proud of some shit like this right here. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they said. We need to be proud of this shit, right? You crazy as hell. And so, in America, cotton was king. Do y'all think these people was walking around talking about, we LBA, we indigenous? You know what I mean? Them terms is recent terms any damn way. Them Americanized ass terms y'all niggas is talking about. America come from Mario Vespucci. I don't want to hear nothing about Turtle Island and none of this shit. That ain't America. Okay? America is an American term from white people, from England, from Christopher Columbus and his cronies. They Queen Elizabeth, okay, and Ferdinand done sent them goddamn criminals over here. Rapists, murderers, killers, drug dealers, all that shit. Sent them right over here. So this country was started by corruption. You know what I mean? But the first thing African Americans say, oh man, Africa got them corrupt governments and shit. Motherfucker, you living in a corrupt government. Don't make it seem like your situation better than the African when you sitting over here in America at the bottom. Okay? You sitting over here in America at the bottom, and then you can get mad at the African because he come over here and can get a job faster than your ass. Nigga, you in a program. They ain't worried. It ain't enough Africans for the over here for the Europeans to even be worried about them. It's competition. Period. See? It's so many of your black asses over here, they gonna keep a program running on you. They gonna keep a program good. And so, one of the people that we know had involvement in building America was Benjamin Banneker. Okay? Was Benjamin Banneker. And we know, and y'all know too, Hidden Colors Negroes. That's the only information. That's they master teacher. You know what I mean? Hidden Colors and shit. A fucking DVD. Oh, goddamn DVD. The Hidden Colors Negroes. You know what I mean? The Hidden Color Negroes. You know what I mean? That's the only shit they know. That's where the all over the place philosophy came from. You see, the origin of it is the Moors. Okay? The all over the place philosophy and shit. But Tariq is a Moor, which I told y'all that. And Benjamin Banneker ain't no damn Moor. See, that's the type of dumb shit that they be saying. Christopher Columbus didn't exist just to try to make themselves some kind of different original American and shit. They was here before the damn Indians. They was here before the... When we know your ass is on this shit with the white people, because I read it yesterday. Okay? I read the shit yesterday. So Benjamin Banneker was very intricate in building Washington, D.C., in the United States and many more other places that was built by blacks, the Africans that, you know, is not getting credit for. Now, Benjamin Banneker was born November 9th, 1731, October 19th, 1806. You know, that's when he passed. And so he was a free African American man, you know, mainly because he wasn't always free, but mainly because for one, he was a Freemason, okay? And you know, his master understood that he understood masonry. Okay? He understood masonry, and he you know, turned him on to masonry. I'm saying Freemasonry. But he was already a Mason when he came from the motherland. So it's not African Americans or black Americans or foundational Americans. Africans built America. With none of these people, you know, talking about we Americans and we foundational black Americans. They wasn't saying none of that. They wasn't saying none of that. They're just real. That's just real. That's some made up goofy terms created by Tariq Nasheed. Now, Benjamin Banneker is said to be the designer of Washington, D.C. Only a few known that, but for the malicious memories of the survey work of the black men Benjamin Banneker and accomplishments in mathematics, scholarships, a scholarship, astronomer, builder of Washington, D.C., and would not be what it is today. Okay? And so, and we know Washington, D.C. is the capital. Okay? And so, a black man, an African man, not no foundational black American and no shit like that. That's some fantasy shit. Okay? But an African man who was from the Dogon. Okay? Who was from the Dogon. That shit was in Hidden Colors, niggas. So I know you know this shit. So ain't no now you saying foundational black American, but when Hidden Colors came out, it was African. Okay? So you done flim-flam. See what I'm saying? Just so you can try to separate yourself to get some reparations so the Africans won't get none of your reparations that you ain't never gonna get. How slavery became America's first big business. Okay? Historian Arthur Edward Baptist explains slavery helped the U.S. from colonial economy to the second best industrial power in the world, to the first best industrial power in the world. Shit. Oh yeah, the crown, you know what I mean, the crown. But, you know, cotton was king. Cotton was king at this point in time. And these were enslaved Africans. This is what this is saying. To grow cotton, you needed, you know, a global industrialization. Okay? Thousands of young enslaved Africans, men and women and children, ancestors, legally treated